Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI Newsbyte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime. Justice on hold. The judge in the Ratko Mladic trial has suspended the case indefinitely due to significant disclosure errors by prosecutors. Prosecutors are obliged to share all their evidence with Mladic's defence team. It's not known what evidence was withheld. The judges are still analysing the scope and full impact of the error, but say they will try to establish a new starting date as soon as possible. Mladic's attorney has asked for a 6-month delay. The 70-year-old has denied engaging in a bloody campaign to target non-Serbs during the conflict between 1992 and 1995 and says he was merely defending the Serb people. Caught on camera but on the run, cops in Colombia have released this CCTV of the alleged bomber behind a deadly blast which killed 2 people. Tuesday's bombing, which targeted a former politician, killed 2 bodyguards and injured more than 30 people in the country's capital, Bogota. The video shows the black SUV of former Minister Fernando Londono passing through traffic, followed by his bodyguard's vehicle. The man wearing a white t-shirt and a hat is said to be the bomber. Authorities believe he's between 17 and 20 years old and attached an explosive to the SUV, which he set off remotely. Fighting for the right to learn, a peaceful protest march has escalated into a violent confrontation between student protesters and riot police in Chile. Students threw rocks and debris at riot police during the demonstration demanding free education. Hundreds of people turned out to voice their objections against the government's plans to raise about $700 million in taxes for education. Students say this won't be enough to cover the costs of learning. Taking on a tough job, Greece has sworn in a caretaker cabinet that will lead the country into elections next month. The 16-member cabinet is mainly made up of university professors, former ministers and diplomats. New elections are scheduled for June 17th, but fears are growing that Greece will leave the Eurozone if they can't agree to put harsh budget cutbacks into action.
Sergei Revin entering the International Space Station for the first time.
Okay.
The Russian-made Soyuz craft, with its 3 crew on board, has docked with the International Space Station. The Soyuz eased into position this morning over the Mongolian-Kazakh border after a 2-day trip that began with the launch from the Russian-leased Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. The crew, a NASA astronaut and 2 Russian cosmonauts, are set for a 4.5-month stay in space. The gang aboard the ISS gathered for a video conference with their families soon after the hatches were opened. FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all. FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts. Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5. At number 5, some people never tire of falling over. Thanks for that one, Stephen. At number 4, an inquisitive chimp wants to know the secrets of a lady's purse. At number 3, a blindfolded bungee jump that ends with a splash sooner than expected. At number 2, this prankster is looking a bit sheepish. And number 1 today, one gamer makes a dignified complaint about his Diablo 3 server problems.
Error 37! Why the f is 37? What the f are the other 36? Shouldn't this be error number 1? Error number 1, I can't log the f in! Holy shit! What the f is number 35? Someone shot somebody running the servers?
Tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, all of today's tech news, and Paul will be here with all of the sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E.